Hello and welcome back to the shop. It's a little cold. Um, there's a lot going on in in the world today, and it's hard to keep track of everything that's happening. It really is because we got these cases of the Venezuelans being deported or just kicked out. Can't really call it deported because these are Venezuelans that were removed illegally from the country and brought to not Venezuela, like a deportation works. No, they were brought to El Salvador to a prison that makes money. But that's not why I'm here. That's not my. What am I talking about? I've been following that story. Hold on, here we got the Epstein files. We've got Pam Bondi being a partisan hack. We've got Trump ranting about Biden and how his auto pen is not valid. The ongoing story of government waste and Doge, and it's hard to follow all of them. And I'm trying to keep up, but there's only so many hours in the day, and just so much shit to do. But what happened yesterday is just all encompassing. I'm assuming everybody knows because it's been all over my feed. I am assuming it's all over yours. Apparently, high level officials, including Pete Hegseth, J.D. Vance, Mike Walls, Stephen Miller, and I'm sure there's other, Tulsi Gabbard, we're all in a group chat on Signal. I'm not familiar with Signal, but I'm assuming it's like a WhatsApp, a Telegram, WeChat. I don't know what they're all called, but I assume it's along those lines. It's not secured. It's not. I mean, I guess it's encrypted, but it's not secured. Other people can. I guess if you know what you're doing, you can get in there and look at it. They were in a group chat talking about national security, and we're thinking, okay, well, they got to talk somehow. The government has communication programs, has app programs, so that way they don't have this open source communication. But not only were they talking about the bombing that happened yesterday or the day before, I forget which day exactly, but they were talking about operational plans and saying how this line is secure, it's operationally secure, and yet somebody invited not just a reporter but an editor-in-chief from the Atlantic magazine into the chat to see it all happening live in real time. And they're talking like a bunch of fourth graders, like, all right, fist bump, we bombed the hell out of them, and congratulated, patting each other on the back for, I guess maybe it was necessary. I don't know that half of the story. What I'm concerned about is that the lock her up crowd for having an unsecured email server that Hillary Clinton was investigated and over hours and hours and hours of FBI time and time in front of congressional committees defending herself. And they found nothing. There was like something like 3 pieces of classified information that didn't get out while on her server because of how she secured it. How they are going to reconcile, how that crowd, the lock her up, and don't tell me Trump said, oh no, I never said it. Bull fucking shit, you did too. How are they going to reconcile that with the national security threat they just did? They just told the world that yes, they use Signal, and I can guarantee you the Russians, the Chinese, they're now trying to hack into Signal, if they haven't already, in order to see what else is going on, what else is over there, what other open threads of operational excellence are there. People have lost their jobs, have been jailed for much less than what they just did. And my guess is we're not going to see any accountability for it. Pete Hegseth was asked on, what the deal was with all of that, and he just went on to blame the reporter and spit out all of the not Russian the Republican talking points. Who knows what else we're gonna find out when it comes to this? That reporter, that editor in chief, knows a lot more that he didn't print because he felt that was what he knew was so far above what he's supposed to know that he didn't want to risk putting it out there. He took himself out of the thread. I plan on contacting my congressman, to hold him accountable for holding these people accountable. It's unbelievable. And let's say the story just broke. Was it like 7:30 now? This story broke less than 24 hours ago. Maybe 18 hours ago is when I first heard about it. But I'm very interested in what happens along with everything else, because it is hard to keep up. But stay informed, and keep active, because I don't know how we're gonna last 4 years of this. Let me know what you think.